Hello, trustees and Mayor Rienstra. My name is Rachel Haro from Addison Perspective, along with Makayla. And I come to you today addressing the rumors concerning the construction site on Lake and Addison. I'll preface this by saying that I went door-to-door knocking on some 30-some residents' houses on the left side of the site, about 5 who I got to speak with, along with 4 businesses across the street from the site, asking people what they knew about the construction site and whether they liked or disliked it. Overall, people's reactions were of confusion, whether because I was asking them this on their front doorstep or because they simply didn't know what was going on. To those people, I responded with what the Addison Village posted on their Facebook, a veteran memorial park, which for the most part was received positively. When I asked the businesses across the street about what they knew about the site, 2 of them were also confused and said they didn't know what was going on. With that being said, I realized very few people knew what was going on, which is somewhat shocking and disappointing, because if residents living/working right next to the site don't know what's going on in the town, then who does? Rumors spread on that very Facebook post where the Village of Addison said they were going to be building a veteran memorial park. Personally, I thought the park was a great idea. More greenery in Addison to walk on, right? However, as I scrolled down the post, another story was being told. A warehouse was going to be built right behind the park. To top it off, there was a talk about why there's a veteran park being built instead of a skate park or dog park or a swimming pool or generally more public attractions or activities for the town. Discussion on what the land should be used for was spreading like wildfire. Some are disappointed, some are relieved, and most are upset with both decisions. The rumor of the warehouse and the memorial park. The 2 other businesses that I talked to affirmatively said that the space will be used for a warehouse. One spoke with a construction worker, and that was why they knew. 2 residents that I spoke with, without a second to think, said that the land would be used for a warehouse, an Amazon warehouse at that. The first time I heard that, to be honest with you. One said they had someone from the inside working on the plans, a relative or friend, I suppose. I decided to take this into consideration because it was simply word, and I didn't know because I hadn't heard it from the village themselves. Despite that, on the right side of the construction site, there was a poster advertising industrial development. So with that being said, I pose these questions to you. Are the rumors about the warehouse true? And if they are, why is a warehouse being built instead of another public attraction or an extension of the veteran park?
Please sign in back there. Before you leave, would you please sign in at the back sheet?
She did. The property in question is zoned for light industrial. We have talked about this project. I talked about it live on TV. It's been posted in the newsletters. Unfortunately, there is a underground group that continually perverts and twists rumors and leads to a lot of misinformation, which is a lot of what you've heard. We've talked about the project. We have been working on this for well over a year, and so it's no big secret. We've talked, we've explained to many people. I find it very disheartening that the residents of our community very often do not get involved. If you would turn around, we've got a lot of empty seats here tonight, and this is a public hearing. So I'm not sure that the problem is lack of attempts by the village to convey information or the lack of interest on the part of residents to hear the information being conveyed. We have email, we have multiple outlets for information, we have a newsletter, many ways of communicating information to our residents, and unfortunately that doesn't always work. So hopefully you and your group seem to be very involved. Communicating appropriate and correct information to the people that you talk to would be a great assistance to us, so we would appreciate that help going forward.